Okay, today we have the new Prodigy from Bowtech. This is a very nice little bow. It's the new 2015 lineup. We kind of like the Bowtech bows. They're nice, they're solid, they're good value for money. They come with good solid octane strings, what we know. Same overdrive cam system that we're also used to. Tunes very easily, cam lean, everything sorted very, very quickly. The first one we set up not even on a bow press, we just put everything in a straight line, shot it. Second shot, slight tune, second shot, bullet hole. So the overdrive cam's perfect for tuning, broadhead tuning, everything that you need there. The grip changed a little bit, so it's the old grip that we're used to. The riser changed a little bit. They've made a nicer cutout. It's a slightly nicer design. Split limbs, what we're happy with. This is really a very nice bow. The nicest thing about this bow, however, is that they now have a PowerShift technology. And that is over here, these power discs. They allow you to set the bow in 3 different setups. So you've got a power umfi setting, everything goes 100% max out power, very aggressive, very strong. Then you've got, that's setting number 1, 2 is more classic, what we're used to. Setting number 3 is a very calm and relaxed setting. So it's a shallow valley, you draw soft, you release soft, it's not a deep valley, it's not so aggressive. You lose a little bit of speed. I think on IBO settings you lose about 14 feet per second. If you're below IBO settings, like approximately, let's say you're shooting 60 pounds, you'll lose about, between setting 1 and setting 3, you'll lose about 7 to 9 feet per second. So you don't lose a lot, but you gain the comfort. It's a little bit of a trade-off. Obviously, there will be a trade-off somewhere. You can't have a comfort and have maximum speed. But in the situations where you find yourself where you would like the comfort, you just want to train, practice getting your releases right, then the comfort setting is awesome. If you're in a tree stand, comfort setting is awesome. If you're shooting competitions, comfort setting is awesome. If you're going to go for something bigger, if you're going to go out hunting with us, or you need that extra speed, pop it over to performance settings, and it's plain and simple. You just undo 3 screws, move a module around, and the setting gets changed. Now, Bowtech says, and some reviews say, that you can change this module without a bow press. Yes and no. You can change it depending on where your settings are. Sometimes the screws are very tight close against the module, so you might scratch it, not against the module, against the limbs, so you might scratch it. So I'd suggest using a bow press in any case. In a pinch, I suppose you can get it out without doing any adjustments on it, without putting it in a bow press to adjust it, so it can be done, but it's easier if you have a little bit of equipment on there. So how does this thing shoot? Well, I like it. I've been shooting RPM 360s and overdrive for other reviews. I really like both of those bows. The overdrive and the RPM has got things that I really like about it and things that I don't like about it so much. This is a smooth bow. If I have to buy a bow today, it will most probably be this one, although I might lean to the overdrive because it's a lighter bow. But the comfort setting on this is just an absolute joy to shoot with. I've been shooting it on about 61 pounds, and it just draws back. It draws back like my specialist. Very shallow valley, doesn't knock into it. If you're going to put it onto performance mode, you have to know that it's going to respond more like the RPM. It's going to have a deeper valley. It's going to crunch in a little bit more. It shoots fast. It's about 340-ish IBO, thereabouts. Speed isn't everything. How you shoot, where you hit, that's a lot more important. We know that, although we always chase for speed. The speed gives us options. But this bow is a nice bow, especially the fact that you can have 3 bows in one, essentially, 3 different settings in one. I would say that this is a bow to watch. It's also going to come out in a larger version, the Boss, about pretty much the same setup, the same cam system, just a slightly larger. It reminds me a lot of a CPXL, just larger axle to axle. So I really enjoyed shooting this bow. I really enjoyed playing with this bow. It feels good in my hand. If you pick it up, it's solid, like we know the Bowtechs are. It feels like a Bowtech bow, except putting it on that comfort setting just makes a world of difference. It changes the way that the bow shoots. Myself, I'm not a big hunter. I shoot a lot more competitions, so I will most probably leave it on the comfort setting, just because it's such a joy to draw back and shoot. Like any bow, you can't just shoot it 2 or 3 times and make a decision. I think you should shoot it a little bit and get an idea of how it shoots and how it works for you. At the end of the day, I really enjoyed it. After about 10 minutes of shooting, I loved shooting it. I think this is one of the bows that will go onto my bow rack. Okay, and that's us, Archery Corner, giving you reviews, hopefully reviews that you can use.